Good morning, Vinyl community. It's your boy Chris coming at you live as always from the man cave. Last night I hit you guys with a extension video and 2 new hints for the contest, or as I've decided to dub it, the Man Cave Loves Pups contest giveaway. As a shout out to my boy John, who was the master planner of this entire contest, and his affinity for nicknames, for not only for me but for himself and our relation to each other. So decided to have a little fun with the title. And I had extended the deadline to Thursday night, 11:59 p.m., essentially Friday morning. And it turns out, though, after I gave you guys the 2 new hints, you didn't need long. I was thinking I'd hold off on the video until Friday anyway, but then I decided that there was no use in having all of you guys stew for too long when there was a winner. And matter of fact, John and myself are happy to announce that we've decided to award 2 winners. I'll get to you for that in a minute. So, number 1, I'll go back and read the original clues for the riddle from John for you guys really quickly. By now you've no doubt, if you've had any interest in this at all, you've no doubt obsessed over these by now. Number 1, it isn't good or bad, it just is. Number 2, it was created with a stroke of genius. Number 3, it was created by one junior and then sent from a different junior to another junior. Number 4, a great gig in the sky. Number 5, a great bridge to friendship. Number 6, located in the birth of the cool. Number 7, it's why you need a wall in your man cave. And people were really, not like a large group of people, but, the people that were freaking out about it were really freaking out about it. So I decided to come at you guys last night, shoot you 2 new hints, make it easier on you. And I think I might have made it too easy. So that's the gist. John's too smart for his own good, and I'm too easy for my own good. But anyway, I digress. The 2 hints, of course, for those of you, Hootie and the Blowfish's crack rear view. I wanted you guys to keep in mind the background of the band, the upbringing of the band, and what the members of the band have in common with me, your host, your boy, and the title of this Sonny Rollins album. So 2 things I wanted you to take away from me. And it didn't take long after that. So, again, I think I made it too easy. But anyway, so let's unveil this package that I've been dying to show you guys ever since I got it. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I hope you can see it in the picture. That is a beautiful canvas piece from my man cave. I don't even know if I told John my affinity for canvases, or maybe he could just see from the videos. I love canvases. Canvases are so much better than frame pictures to me. You don't have to buy the frame. You don't have to pay for a professional. You don't have to do anything like that. It's ready to hang. And this is beautiful. And what that is, and the winner, the correct guess, was the Arthur Ravenel Jr. Bridge that crosses the Cooper River in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, my birthplace, the city I'm from. And no doubt, John was aware of my affinity for Charleston and how much I am proud to be from Charleston, South Carolina, and how much I love the city and how much I love the culture, how much I love the people and the food, music, and everything. I love it. It's always been such a big part of me, and I hadn't been back far too long, but I love Charleston. I'm so proud to be from a place so rooted in so much history and such a just beautiful place. Get in a little closer for you guys. That's the beautiful bridge. If you guys have never been to Charleston, South Carolina, I highly recommend it, honestly. And that's not just bias. I know a lot of people that I've talked to that aren't even from South Carolina who say this is their favorite city in the country. Isn't that beautiful? So you see, it's the bridge. And of course, you have the Cooper River up at the top, the musical notes coming across the sky. To really get in there, I got a better view than you guys do. But it's beautiful. So, a few of you guessed it really quickly in really rapid succession. But the first person to get it right, the one that was up far too late watching videos, was my good friend, Melinda Murphy. Congratulations, Melinda. I'm very happy you won. I've been wanting to send you something anyway, and so now I get my chance. And so congratulations, Melinda Murphy. I will be getting in touch with you. All we will need from you, of course, is your address, and by we, of course, I mean me and my friend John. I'll get it from you. You get a package from me. You get a package from John. I think John's already long since been aware of what he was going to send. I haven't. I haven't even thought about it. The reason I haven't was because I wanted to wait. I didn't have a specific prize in mind. I wanted to wait and see who won, because I know what you guys like, and I watch your videos, so I know what you like. I know what you're looking for in your collections. I know things like that, and so I wanted to judge it on a case-by-case basis. So I was really hoping that somebody that I'm in contact with a lot would win, because I know you guys the best. So you'll be getting a messenger from me shortly. Get your address. Me and John will get some lovely packages out to you. Thank you, Melinda. Melinda, for you guys, was really gung-ho about it from the start, and really just jumped on it. Was really throwing out all kinds of guesses. I can tell really put a lot of thought into it, and I think the original riddle might have driven her crazy. I hope I'm wrong about that, Melinda. I hope it didn't drive you crazy. Anyway, so it paid off, because you're gonna get hooked up. You're gonna get some sweet vinyl or vinyl related material from myself, from my friend John Galdieri. I'm gonna go through my collection here soon. I'm gonna go through some stuff. I'm gonna think on it, and I'm gonna get you hooked up with something that not only, I'm not just gonna send you anything. You're gonna get something good. So I don't half-ass. No half-stepping from the man cave. So Melinda Murphy, congratulations, Melinda. Also, John and I were not going to do this from the jump. The plan had always been, from the jump, was to award the first person who got it right. That was the plan. But my boy, I told you guys about last night in the update video, MF Merrick, capital MF space Merrick, M-E-R-I-K, went all out, thought on it really hard, put together an awesome video. He was the only one that I know of that sent a video response. Nobody else has let me know they sent a video. But he did a video. You could tell he put so much thought into it. And he's just a super cool guy. Anyway, talk to him a lot. Comments on my channel. So, Merrick, if you're watching, and I hope you are, John and listen to me. John and I are going to hook you up as well. So, grand prize winner, Melinda Murphy. Congratulations. Special prize winner for going above and beyond in the eyes of John and myself, MF Merrick. I'm going to get in touch with both of you guys. We're going to get your addresses. We're going to get you both hooked up with something cool. I promise. It's not going to be anything lame. You're going to get hooked up. All right. So now that you guys know that you won, and now I hope nobody tunes out. So let's go back. I think I've told you guys a couple of times that once the prize was unveiled, once the gift from John to myself was unveiled, that this would all make sense. The clues, the original riddle would make sense. And so I'm going to run it back over with you. Number one, it isn't good or bad, it just is. Well, I mean, it's a great freaking bridge. So, but it is. So, 2, it was created with a stroke of genius. Stroke, the artist. 3, it was created by one junior and then sent from a different junior to another junior. All right, really quick. Arthur Ravenel Jr. Bridge. My boy John Galdieri is a junior. And I myself am named after my father. I'm a junior. So there's your 3 juniors. Arthur, John, Chris. 4, great gig in the sky, okay? for one, the bridge in and of itself is a pretty damn stellar gig. Wouldn't you guys agree? And then, of course, you've got the musical notes that John has on the piece. You got the notes themselves, which are just, really cool and really set the picture off and really make it look that much better in the man cave. I can't wait to find out where I'm going to put this thing. All right. So that's number 4. 5, a great bridge to friendship. Okay, well, again, it is literally in and of itself a bridge. And it's a great bridge, and it's one of my favorite bridges in the world. It's beautiful. And of course, all of this recent correspondence between myself and John has, in and of itself, been a bridge to our friendship with one another. We're probably separated by 1,000 miles. I have no idea. Several states. But I talk to the guy every day. So it's awesome. It's been wonderful getting to know you, John. You're a great guy. Wish we lived closer. Number 6, located in the birth of the cool. Okay, that one right there threw a lot of people because a lot of people were thinking literal and they were still thinking albums. And as soon as you hear birth of the cool, it is ingrained in your DNA. If you know anything at all about music, it is ingrained in your DNA to immediately go to Miles Davis. But that's being literal. John wasn't being literal. John has a lot of nicknames for me. He includes one on the box of every package he sends it to me. Is different, my middle name is Man Cave to him. I told him what my actual middle name was, and he was like, "No, it's not. It's Man Cave." Fair enough. Sorry to disappoint you, Mom and Dad, if you're watching. My new middle name is Man Cave. I guess I'm not a junior anymore. It's Dad, unless you want to change your name to Man Cave. Just throwing that out there. 7 is why you need a wall in your man cave. Okay, and a lot of people went with, well, yeah, you need a wall, for your records. Well, I don't put any records on my wall. I put them against the wall. But I do hang beautiful pieces like this on my wall. So again, I hope that now that you've seen and that it's all been broken down, that I'm sure you guys are all looking at it like, okay, it was still freaking hard, but okay. So, there it is. And I got an envelope that came in the VCLT package that led to this entire contest. It came from John. And it's got an answer to be opened next week after you open the big mystery box. And even though I'd already opened my package, I couldn't help myself. The original plan was to unveil it completely for you guys. Me and you find out at the same time, you and I. But I couldn't help myself. I had to look at it, so. But I did keep this sealed so that we could at least share that experience. So I hope you guys are still hanging out with me and you didn't bonk out after you found out you didn't win or you found out that you did win. Let's see what we got here. Were you able to guess the mystery box? Were you able to guess the mystery box? Art, like music, is neither good or bad. It just is. Enjoy this visual of the iconic Arthur Ravenel Jr. Bridge, created by one junior, then gifted from a different junior to another junior. This bridge lays across the bed of open river water surrounding the peninsula of Charleston, the town of your birth, aka the birth of the cool. I promise you, I'm so much cooler online, John. I really am. I'm pretty boring in real life. It is one of the trademarks of a city booming with culture and an eclectic taste. In the time arts, its music portrayed floating like a great gig in the sky. This painting is called Melodies Over Charleston. May it serve as a remembrance. It does. Of your roots in the past and as an inspiration to the music that will be your joy in the future. May the image also serve as a bridge for new friendships. Get lost in the beauty that is music and art, but find yourself in the people you love and in the people who love you. John and the Galdieri family. I can't get over your kindness. I can't. I'm overwhelmed by it, man. Thank you so much again. I've got a spot in mind for this. And obviously when I pick that spot, you'll be the first one to know. And everybody, you guys will get an update of where it is. I've decided to go with it. But I got a spot in mind. Some stuff's going to have to be moved around because my wall is pretty full. But it's possible. I can make it work and I got a spot in mind. Man, I'm glad I get to look at that every day. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. So now that we've done all that, and now that we've announced Melinda Murphy as the grand prize winner, congratulations again, Melinda. I'm very happy to get to send you something. And my boy Merrick, MF Merrick, as our special prize winner for going above and beyond the Call of Duty. Now that I've done that, two things, well, a couple of things. Number one, today is my mother and father's anniversary. And you guys know how much I love my parents and, you know, our beginnings and my Charleston roots and my family. So, Mom and Dad, if you ever have time to sit down and watch this, happy anniversary. I love you both with all my heart. Number one. Number two, as you guys may see, you guys already know I'm from South Carolina and I'm wearing a freaking hoodie. Woke up this morning, it was snowing. I swear, I'm not making that up. I don't like snow. I'm a Charleston, South Carolina boy. I don't like snow. It's ready to be done with that shit. I don't mind the cold, but I don't like snow. Tomorrow's forecast, 79 degrees. Welcome to South Carolina. And now that I've gotten that out of the way, I got another VCLT package from my boy John yesterday, who just cannot stop raining his kindness down upon me. I have opened it, but not looked at it. It's a t-shirt. It's got Evolution of Man all the way to, of course, walking a dog at the end. I love that, John. Thank you, buddy. All right. Oh, this is cool. Freddie Gardner. It's a 10-inch on Columbia. I got a decent amount of really cool jazz 10 inches in my collection. This one's really cool. I didn't have it. I don't understand how the guy who hates jazz has managed to find 4 or 5 that I didn't already have. Closet jazz man. Admit it. Embrace it. Embrace it, John. Don't fight it. Now, as I texted you the other day, I like our current arrangement. You get to hate jazz, and you get to send me all your records. Win-win for both of us. Not trying to convert you anymore. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, I got to go ahead and read the note with this one. So I'm gonna save this to show you guys last. Of course, he sent me a note. I'm gonna save that for last because that's just too funny. All right. For the Ramona project. So I believe I had told you guys. John, my daughter Ramona, as you guys know, and as I've told you a couple times, has a musical name, and that we always intended for her name to remind us of music. Me in particular, of course. I'm the real music lover in the house. My wife appreciates it, but not quite to this extent. Had come up, John came up with the idea of getting Ramona every 45 with Ramona in the song title. So, I'm guessing that this is another piece to that. This is a couple more pieces to that. Yeah, John. I'm gonna, maybe if I start saving now, I can buy Ramona a jukebox and just fill it up with the song Ramona. Wouldn't that be great? How cool would that be, man? If I start saving now. This one's great. All right. So, number one, Ramona by Billy Walker. Next up, Ramona, Mantovani and his orchestra. Mantovani, Montavani, not positive. If I don't know, I tend to say words the way that they're spelled, and that's got an A in it, not an O, so it's man to me. Of course, I could be wrong. Probably am. Oh wow, this is one I wasn't aware of. Al Martino, excuse me, Ramona. I love it for such. What we love so much about the name was not only do we love the name, but my wife and I have arguably two of the top 5 or 6 most common names ever, especially in the English-speaking world, Chris and Ashley. And we both love our names, obviously, but as much as we love our names, they're common as hell. Every day we meet people with our names. I work with 3 guys with my name, so. Little Ramona gone hillbilly nuts. I apologize for my corny laugh. That's awesome. Oh man, I've never heard that before either. I'm getting ready to run through these in a minute. This is so cool, man. So I think if I'm not mistaken, we're up to like 6. John, you might know better than me. 45s with Ramona in the title. We're gonna fill that jukebox up quick. And more for karaoke night. This started to be good. Oh man, nice. All right. All right. Okay. These are good. All right. So again, my boy John pays attention to my videos, and I explained to him, you know, to you guys in the video that I don't buy many 45s. My 45s, for the most part, were handed down to me from my parents, and now I've got a bunch from John. But of course, all the Ramona ones are Ramonas. I'm not giving her to her yet. She's 2. She'll give them to her when I'll give them to her when she understands that they're important. But the 2 45s that I've got, Vince Gill, pocket full of gold on the A side, and a little left over on the B side. I love Vince Gill. And then the other, One More Last Chance on one side. On the B side, and I Still Believe in You, my favorite Vince Gill song, on the A side. If I wasn't fighting such a cold, I would embarrass myself by belting that out for you guys. You guys are all like, thank God he's got a cold. Thank God he's got a cold. No, seriously, nobody can sing like that man. Very few people can sing like that man. So, now, my boy Chris, here's a VCLT package for my favorite 4-legged friend of the Henson family. Does Maddie have any of her own records? And that'll make sense in a second. When I came across this dog jazz album at Station 1 Books and Vinyl, I just knew you and your pup would love it. Enjoy the enclosed t-shirt and wear it proudly with fond affection when you take Maddie for her walks. The shirt depicts the evolution of man, but for you it can represent the evolution of man cave. Every dog has its day. Just so you know that we all still love you and I still hate jazz. I have enclosed a Freddie Gardner 10-inch for you. I believe this was his very first LP in a career that was too fleeting, as is often the case with great musicians. Absolutely, brother. And I bet it is his first LP. We all hope that you and your family are healthy. As Bill Evans says, spring is here. Yours in love and vinyl, John and the rest of the Galdieri family. P.S. I also included some gifts from my favorite member of the Henson family. I'll let you guys guess who that is. P.P.S. I also love Grizzly, but Goldens are my favorite. A house full of music is a house full of love. So you guys know I have 2 dogs. My Golden Retriever, Maddie. She's awesome, and she's the biggest wimp dog ever. She's terrified of thunderstorms. She's, oh my God, anxious. She'll jump in your lap at the slightest gust of wind. And her favorite thing ever is belly rubs. She's the sweetest dog ever. And my dog Grizzly is half lab, half pit bull. And he's a big muscular boy, and he's beautiful, and we love him. So, the album that that John was just talking about, I guess this is Maddie's first record. David Grisman's Dog Grass, featuring the David Grisman Quartet and special guest. Oh man, that's worth it for the album cover itself. I have never heard the album, I'm not familiar with it. Man, Dog Grass, Dog Jazz. Well, this is fascinating. I can't wait to listen to this. All right, so hopefully all of you guys stuck around. Oh man. Okay, cool. All right. I guess it's half this album bluegrass and the other half jazz. This is better, man. Now that is cool. David Grisman's Dog Jazz. That's cool. Man, that's a kick-ass cover. All right. So, thanks, buddy. Again, for being far too kind to me. And I still love you and your entire family and your wife, who has great taste, and your kids and your beautiful dogs, one of them in which is bigger than John. Thank you for continuing to overwhelm me, and thank you so much for just everything, and for the beautiful canvas art that I'll cherish my entire life, for the beautiful 45s, for the Galdieri Ramona project. I think that's what I'm going to call it. If you've got a better name, let me know. I know you've always got great ideas for stuff like that. So, I hope you guys stuck around after I announced the contest winner, after you found out you won and got excited and clicked off, or after you found out you lost and said F it and clicked off. I hope you stayed around to see that wonderful package. Once again, congratulations, Belinda Murphy, grand prize winner. I'll be getting in contact with you to get your address and your info. And to my boy, MF Merrick, congratulations for being the special prize winner, for going above and beyond. John and I were really overwhelmed at the time and the effort that you put into it, and so we're hooking you up too, bro. We'll be getting in contact with each of you, get your information, get you some wax sent out that I'm going to pick. I think John might have something in mind for each of you already. I'm going to pick based off both of your taste. You'll be getting hooked up soon. You'll be hearing from me soon. Until next time, until next video, keep dropping that needle, you guys.